A bright sunny day, and the wind has died down at long last. Our good friends, Hank and Drover, let's check in with them, shall we? Over the sounds of battle, I yelled, "Okay, Drover, there he is. Go for the tires. Let's see if we can." You know, Hank, that thing's bigger than I thought. And zoom! You won't believe this. I heard a rush of wind. I saw a streak of white, and I caught a glimpse of my assistant as he scampered into the machine shed. "Drover, get yourself out here. Stand your ground. That's a direct order." But it was already too late. The little weenie had left me alone on the field of battle, and now I had to face the awful road monster without help or backup. Huh? 3 men standing in front of the machine shed doors. They were grinning. Who were those guys? Where had they... I went to full air brakes and shut everything down. Through the clouds of smoke and dust, I saw... Okay, we can call off the code 3. Just relax for a minute while you probably thought we were going into a serious combat situation against the huge road monster, right? Ha ha! There for a second or two, I thought so myself. I mean, in the heat of battle, we sometimes get faulty readings on our... Well, when that huge thing had been coming straight at us, it had looked very much like a huge, enormous... Well, you're really going to be surprised when I tell you that it just happened to be an ordinary old road grader. No kidding. Just an ordinary yellow John Deere road grader that belonged to the county. So, no big deal. And those strange 3 men, again, no problem. Right away I recognized Slim Looper and the 2 cowboys on our outfit, and the 3rd guy, well, we had reason to suppose that he might be. Now, this is kind of embarrassing. We could just skip it. I refuse to say another word about it. Who was that 3rd guy? He was the driver, wasn't he? Oh, what the heck, I guess it won't hurt. He was the driver, you see. The operator, the county employee who drove the machine, the grader. Every grader has a driver, don't you see, and his name was Maurice. He often graded our roads. I mean, I recognized him right away, tall and skinny, wore a pair of blue overalls and an old felt cowboy hat pulled down to his ears. I'd barked at him a few times on the country road, knew he was a pretty good feller, a retired cowboy, in fact. So what we had here was no big deal at all, just a gathering of friends and neighbors who seemed to be laughing at my all of a sudden, well, I felt I had become the center of everyone's attention. Shall we say, and yes, I did feel a bit exposed and embarrassed. They were staring at me and grinning. "Maurice, do you even wonder what goes through a dog's mind?" Slim says, "I used to, but then I figured out Hank ain't got one." You see, the day he was passing out brains, Hank thought they said trains, and he didn't order one. There, you see how they act? Everything's a big joke. Make one little mistake around here and pooey. Well, I had more important things to do than to stand there listening to their idle chatter, so I did what any normal American dog would have done. Holding my head at a proud angle, I marched over to one of the back tires. I gave it a squirt of secret encoding fluid. That way, if this turned out to be some kind of trick. Maurice says, "You boys charge for the tire wash?" Slim, "First tire's free. After that, we charge $1.50. They got a big chuckle out of that. I didn't see the humor of it myself. I mean, a guy devotes his whole life to protecting the ranch and taking care of business, but it never is enough to satisfy the small minds of this world. Thank heavens we discovered what the monster was. Did you already know all along? It's good to see you. You look great. It's a sunshiny Sunday here. Easter activities, thoughts turn sweet. I'm grateful for all of you. Be solid citizens today. Smile and be happy. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.